Hey guys, we are back here on a Thursday night. It's the kind of last day of the week for streams. With that said, though, I might be able to get some streaming in on Saturday. Probably no stream tomorrow, but Saturday might get a bonus stream. Welcome, the Rogue Leader, and welcome, Brandon, to the stream. We're just getting things rolling here. Lousy day at work today. Oh man, it was just freaking miserable. So I'm glad I've got the stream to come and detox with. So without further ado, let's dive in and get a little game content on the go here. We're going to check our auctions that I posted last night. There was nowhere near as many mats as I thought that I had gathered, even though it was like 2 days worth. So we're sitting at almost 164,000 gold right now. Let us see how much we made. Apparently, I didn't make anything on... I threw up my contracts for champions, and they didn't sell last night. And they were selling for like 90 gold, so I would have made a profit on them. But they didn't end up selling, so we'll try putting them back up tonight. By the way, those contracts don't stack, so that's something to keep in mind. So Azeroth is flat. You are a flat Azerothian? I'd say a flat earther, but flat Azerothian is probably a better way to go. Deep Sea Satin. I doubt I'm turning in... Well, I could probably turn in 40 of those. It all depends how much we end up gathering tonight. We're going to check on our little war campaign. We'll do one expedition for Azerite. Seeing how we don't need to do as many of them when we do them in heroic mode, so
it's sharp.
Which is kind of nice. We don't need any recruits. 2 completed missions. No bonus on that one. And we got the bonus on that one, so some extra artifact power, which I can live with. Okay, we got to queue up some stuff here. We've got some rep here, 200 rep with the Order of the Embers. We can queue that up. And then the rest is just some Azerite stuff, so... Now, do I have enough to sneak out? I don't think we'll get a win on that. We'll try. We'll try and see if we can get 3 missions. See if we can get a win on that. I don't think we will. I don't think that'll come back as successful with a 85% chance of success. I think that's going to be a flop. We're going to check... where are we at now? We're at 169, so we made like 5k in gold last night, which really wasn't a great run. So, then we should probably think about, because we're kind of at a little bit of a standstill here, there is a couple of quests that I need to finish up on Zandalar that I really didn't end up finishing. Nazmir, I don't think I have any more quests in Nazmir. So Nazmir, I think, is... at this stage of the game is kind of done. Vol'dun, I do have one more quest to go turn in. And I've got nothing for Zuldazar, which I'm actually surprised that Nazmir didn't lead me into something over there. So we're going to go over to Vol'dun and we're going to finish up that one quest up there. I'm not sure if it's going to lead into a bunch more yet or not. Now, I'm curious as to why that story is not continuing for me. There's obviously something somewhere that I haven't done or completed to kind of continue that whole progress. I think we'll probably work towards finishing off some of the Jaina storyline today, too. Alright, Island Expedition. That's in the queue.
We are the sons and daughters.
Yeah, because this guy hasn't got any more quests for me to head off, so...
Our work has just begun.
While I'm waiting for the queue,
Can I help you? Hey.
we'll set sail for Valdoon. We should get the queue here pretty quick. Why is my phone going, hey? Oh, it just notified me now that I can manage the stream from my dash. Way to go, Twitch. Man, Twitch had a big crash today. It was out for 20 minutes, where nobody was streaming in North America. It was pretty much just completely nuked. Not sure what happened there. Apparently there was something about... they ended up getting an influx of 500,000 viewers within 10 minutes. So I don't know if it was a DDoS attack on them or what the deal was for something like that to go down. But it totally busted their servers for like 20 minutes until they got things rebooted and refreshed and moved on. Alright, I'm seeing one little Azerite pile out there to begin with. And there's a few scouted Azerite spots, so if we actually did this loop around this way and come up to here, we'll probably do just fine.
We're here, and this wind's not doing my hair any favors. Let's get the Azerite and get out quick, yeah?
We're here and this wind isn't doing your hair any favors? Oh, you poor little pretty boy. Heaven forbids you. Actually, there's a fair jag of Azerite along the coastline here. This is a pretty good move for us. Give us this little jump. I gotta remember this is heroic and not just go and pull way more than I need to. But we've already got a 500 point, well, 300 point lead now. Oh wow, we're already going to get attacked by the Horde. That's amazing.
You're out of position.
I've been stunned! Apparently they think we cheated. Now somewhere over here there is another deposit. Oh, but it's not showing up. Oh, we gotta use a shovel. Now we'll be able to click on it. So when am I playing Horde? Once I get my Pathfinder completed, I'll go back and work on the Druid. Man, we're already 2,000 ahead of them. Holy crap. No real thanks to anything I've been doing, though.
I'm out of room.
Grubby needs help. Torch obtained and Grubby helped. Well, is this the torch? So where's Grubby at? Grubby, I think, is down at the coastline. I've yet to get one of these quests completed. Well, apparently we got that completed this time, though. Elder Spine Shell. We need some of them little blue balls. There we go. There's a healing one. That'll heal everybody up. Now that we're like 3,500 ahead of the Horde. This one's going like really quick. A turtle made it to the water, Laertes. Welcome to the stream.
It's too far away.
Digging up some treasure. The Circle of Life can be cruel. That quest is it is a little bit on the cruel side of life. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Azurite detector in 4 minutes. We're gonna have this quest done in 4 minutes. So why even bother giving you the Azurite detector if you can get it done before it actually launches? They should have made the world quest so that you aim where to throw the turtle into a pot for some turtle soup. Oh wow, that's cruel. Funny, but cruel. So my adventures at work today that ended up being an absolute complete frickin' disaster. We had a client that ordered a server, just a basic server, but they didn't want to spend for a server, so they basically are buying like a higher end desktop with some RAID drives in it, but it needed server OS. So we contacted our system builders and said, hey, this is the specs. You know, it needs to be i7, 32 gigs of RAM, a couple of solid state enterprise drives in RAID, a couple of 2 terabyte enterprise drives for data storage, and server 2016 standard edition. Yep, no problem. They got it all built. They shipped it to us. The board that they selected does not have drivers for server 2016. No drivers at all. So they picked like the least functional board you could possibly get. I'm so pissed. Fought all day today trying to come up with some workarounds to get past the digital signage, the digital driver signatures for it, and it's just a wreck. For some reason, when I did the islands this week, I got several blue items that could turn in for reputation, including Duke Hydrix and Azara. Really? There's nothing wrong with that. That's good news. Apparently the Horde are sick and tired of going for Azurite, so they came to us, little bots. 3!
I like that.
We should have got a bonus for getting it done before the Azurite detector was done. That should be a thing. Well, that's done. We should be just about, what, 27, 28,000 of 40,000. So two more times doing that, and we'll be capped out for the week. Since I got this quest to go turn in over here, I'm just going to kill all the rare spawns and do all the discovery and get everything all done here. We're finishing this island today. Whether or not we got the storyline done, I won't know. But we're certainly going to have the exploration treasures and rare spawns done. I didn't bring something down for me to drink tonight. Oh no! Oh hey, we woke up to a little skiff of snow this morning. That was, you know, summertime blues. Kind of a piss off, I'll tell you that much. It really didn't amount, like it didn't amount to anything. Like it was a dusting on the top of my truck and the ground was totally clear. My daughter actually got like close to an inch, so she got a fair amount of snow where she's at, but still, it isn't even fall yet, and we had snow. And currently, outside right now, it's like -1 degree Celsius, so 30 degrees Fahrenheit for summertime. It's supposed to go up to just below average temperatures for next week, so like highs of 12. But still, we should still be in the like mid-20s. We shouldn't be sucking this bad for weather. Makes me think we're going to be in for it this winter. Not overly looking forward to it. I don't think treasures are part of Pathfinder this time. No, they're not. But I've been doing the treasures anyway. Just to get the achievement done for that. Since we're out here anyway, and we're doing the exploration, I've been doing the rare spawns, which is adventure, and the treasures, which I think is just treasure hunter. But if we're already out here doing it, we might as well take care of it, right? We have to get exploration done anyway, and the best way to do it is to go around hunting all these guys. Because it literally takes you to just about every stretch of the map to find them all. Ran, welcome to the stream. Come on, first mate. What'd we get out of that? Salty dog crackers. Ash vein garb. What's the deal with the ash vein garb? Use combine 5 ash vein garb to create a disguise, only while in ash vein occupied areas within Baldoon. Wow, okay, Terris, I see how it is. What? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you popped in just before Ren did. Raptor, I'm sorry. Grady, welcome to the stream. Treasure chests don't yield enough war resources or AP to be useful, especially before 120. Yeah, I'm just doing it because they're not really useful for anything. It's just more to get the dots off my map and to get the stupid achievement for it. But they are, like, the amount of anything you get from it is pretty pathetic. Actually, pathetic would be kind of an understatement. And I should have a bunch of aggro all trying to find their way up here, and I think it all just went away. Fedu says, it's cool. I tried streaming today, and I checked in on your stream, and it said you was hosting Mistledine. Okay, don't be streaming if Mistledine's streaming. Because it's set in priority. I thought I had put you behind my kid, though. I can look at that right now, actually. Where was that setting for those? Settings. Channel and videos. Auto hosting. Hosting list. Yeah, see, it goes Tall Terrace, then Fanu the Paladin, then Somebody's Mother, then Mistledine, then Ninja, then Dr. Lupo is the order of my list of... So I do have it set that way. I'm not sure why it switched. Tertalon was the last rep. I could see that definitely being the last rep. I could see it being a little bit grindy for sure. And you just got part 1 this morning. Congrats on getting your part 1 for Pathfinder completed. My 2 hours a day, 5 days a week is going to take me forever. There's another treasure over this way, so let's go take care of that. I'll come back to you, Skycaller. Don't worry. Just found out from the from a guildie that getting exalted with COA doesn't increase item level of HOA. That. Well, I don't think getting rep bonuses increases item level for anything anyway. Larty says apparently by Sunday at noonish the Warfront and Arathi will switch. But we still need to turn in resources to get actual Warfront for Alliance. Yeah, I haven't really been paying attention to the Warfront stuff at all. I should be going back to Arathi and taking care of more out there because there's decent gear drops. So, you know, it made it being glitched. Was streaming and it suddenly says I'm offline. But I was looking at the start of the stream options and it said stop streaming. I'm so confused. Well, if you were streaming during that big outage today, I think Mistledine channel was the only one that stayed up. But it only had like 5 viewers, and like Twitch took a huge crap today. Does your son stream Terrace? Yes, he does on occasion. Usually on the weekends, because he's in school during the week. But he streams all kinds of stuff. 15 item level per rep game. Alrighty. Or stand corrected. Because that happened, I want to say, let's see, my time, it would have been between 9:30 and 10, I think is when Twitch took a big crap this morning. And when I mean took a big crap, it like hardly anybody in North America was streaming. Where does this lead? And does it lead to the rare spawn I need? Yes, it does. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab some food. Alright, see you when you get back. And Ren says I want to catch him on link his channel. It's twitch.tv/tallterrace. He's only streaming on Twitch, I think, right now. I don't know if he's streaming. I don't think he's streaming on YouTube. I think he's only streaming on Twitch. Grady says, you really should do as much Warfront as you can. It's like 340 loot vending machine. I did, yeah, the first day that I went into Arathi, I got 5 pieces of gear upgrade. Got like a shield, belt, legs, headpiece, and I think gloves. I'm quite sure Blizzard's going to change the loot model. It's hard to say. Because, like, 340 is just, 340, 350 is just, it's basically Mythic Plus gear, right? So, or not even Mythic Plus, it's just Mythic gear. Route! So we're going to keep following the road around here and then work our way back to these ones on the other side of the mountain range. I think that might be, because I don't think there's a path through the mountains to get through. You probably won't see much of the way a loot tables change until they roll out a patch. Theo, welcome. I wanted to thank you again for taking care of that Boris guy. Yay, not a problem. No issues. Nice to see you again. Shelly says hi. Well, hello, Shelly. I'm assuming that's your better half. Okay, treasure. To the left. Straight ahead. Another little pile of crap is what it is. It's a frickin' old boot. Julian's left boot. I think we found his right boot earlier. I like finding junk and calling it treasure. But you could run Warfronts all day. There's no lockout, so why do Mythics at all? Without keystones, I can't imagine Blizz leaving it like this. Because it gives opportunity for people that don't do 5-mana raid content to get some gear. And there is quite a large chunk of people that don't do that type of content. Respawn, Ashmain achievement, Adventures of Vol'dun. Ashmain is who this is. Where be you? Rare spawn, up on the hillside here somewhere. Need to find a pathway up there. I don't think there is a pathway up there, though. So we need to find an alternate source up there. Which I'm guessing is this away. I've reached level 13. Really enjoying it so far. Like level 13 actual character, or your what's it called? Artifact weapon is, or gear is level 13. If your tune is level 13, I'm glad you're enjoying it, and you still got a long ways to go. But I'm glad you're enjoying the game. But if your artifact weapon is up to level 13, you're cruising right along. Because I'm like only level 16 on mine. Some of those mobs hit so damn hard. Yes, they do. Oh, your tune is level 13. Yeah, you'll be running into some elites that could be a little problematic for you for sure. Yeah, but in Mythic, there's a chance you get a 340 loot. In a Warfront, you can you can't lose a scenario, and you're guaranteed a 340. I don't know. It seems wonky. They'll bring balance. I mean, balance will come along with it, I'm sure. Rogue Leader says, if you want to have a good relationship with your significant other, stop playing now. Trust me. Hey, you know what? I've been married for 22 years. And I've been playing this game for 14. So, and we're still married, and we're still, you know, totally happy. So, it's not the total end of the world gaming. World of Warcraft doesn't destroy every relationship. And she doesn't game, so even more. If anything, it brings us closer together because I'm not stressed out from work because I get to use this as an outlet. Woman's number one carbonite, the bromance. Raptor says, I'm back. I got feud. I don't go to school tomorrow. Oh, you've got the flu, I think is what you mean. And I don't go to school tomorrow, so I'm here. All stream party. You should be getting some rest. As much as I enjoy you having the stream, you shouldn't be sick. Mind you, you've been back to school, and those are like a disease-ridden pit of doom. Theodore says, how's Debbie been? Good. She's in the middle of doing term papers, so don't see her, talk to her much, so. Grady says, Warfronts are fun, though. I hope they come out with a PvP version of them. Don't you just have to have, what's that thing called? You know, the little thingy. Why the hell can't I think about it? Where you basically are in PvP mode all the time. Wow, I'm totally having a brain meltdown right now. It's like completely gone. Where's this loot? By the way, Terris, does your name happen to be William? No, it's not William. It is not William. Lost Offerings of Kumbold achievement. The treasures of Alduin, Lost Offerings of Kimbold enter atop of the temple. Enter from the top of the temple. Alright. Alright. If I'm capable enough to run up a hill. Oh, there it is. Treasures! Some more reward. Oh, we got 36 war resources on that one. That's actually not too bad. That's a decent haul. Okay, we need to now do a little bit of discovery as we work our way south here. But not before I get stopped by yellow dots. Remember, guys, definitely throw a like on that video if you get the opportunity. Helps get us into trending, get more viewers happening. And if you are new to the channel, throw a sub out there. If you're watching new on Twitch, throw a follow. That would be fan-doodly-tastic. I'm looking forward to church on Sunday. That is good. I'm glad you're looking forward to church. Can you turn on war mode so I can gank you? No. That's a hard no, actually. I don't want to go this way. I don't want to be back in this mountain range. I want to get over this mountain range. Why do they have to make traveling so difficult? Jungle Web Hunter. That's over this way. So we might as well go and do these two. Can you chur? Or where'd you say? Wow, I've never knowed so hard. Okay, why did that mark with an X? Where's the skull? Grady says, I'm not a PvP guy generally, but I gotta say War Mode as being great, especially for Azerite world quests. It can get testy, but it's fun. See, I've always been lousy at PvP, and I just die all the time. I don't know. It's like my brain shuts down, and I just stand there and take a beating. Well, Grady, you and me both are terrible at it. And another rare spawn done. There's a treasure chest over there, too. Something else is alerting to me, though. What's the name of this guy that I'm supposed to be getting? Portakillo killed. Alright, who's Portakillo? Oh, it's who I'm killing right now. What the hell is crawling on me? If it's a spider, I gotta burn my office down. Let's not stand in its poison. That's probably not the smartest thing we've done. Nope, better luck next time. You're not getting me in the poison there. And we... What the hell got me? That doesn't make sense. An alliance attacked me in Azerite Pit, and I knew he'd pressure me, so I kited him into like 20 horde, just over the ridge. He was like, "Oops!" All kinds of aggro for him. Wasn't very nice of you. Just got poisoned by something. Random chest that didn't show up on the map. The Whispering Crag. There is a chest over here. But there. Kurt's Ornate Key achievement down from Tordic Refuge. Not this way. Right here. These tiny little treasures suck. Put a nice big old chest out there, that would be fine. I had to count on people I wasn't grouped with to hopefully have my back, and they did at the moment. When I was in, at that moment, I was a war mode fan. Well, and that's the thing is, most people, if you're going to be in war mode, you're out there to kill the opposing faction. So if there's other people in war mode, they're going to fight it too at the same time. It does, I guess it does help a little bit more with that sense of community in the game. What is the difference between a French Canadian and a person from France? There's slight differences in the language, but I don't know if you're trying to make a joke or if you're being serious. French Canadians have a lot more slang in their French language.
I need to get closer.
Well, let's just kill all these guys so I can get that treasure. It added a little realness. It's nice to know that if you go into battle and the enemy surrounds you, you can run back and count on your fellow soldiers to save your ass. You're being serious. Okay, yeah, so there's just more slang in the language in French Canadian versus people from France. Other than that, there's not real much difference. Our French Canadians drink Tim Hortons. Right, you're moving to Wichita, Kansas. Well, I hope you have a safe and glorious move. I hate moving, personally.
For Queen Azara, your flesh will feed the dead.
These guys are like really angry. Day late and $1 short there, Blessing of Freedom. A little bit of a delay on its cast. So I've been toying with the idea of bumping up my stream to 1080p. I'm still on the fence on it, whether it's worth doing that. I'd have to bump up the bandwidth probably by, or the bit rate up to about 4,500 or probably 6,000. Probably jump up to 6,000. I've got the bandwidth on the internet to do it. I just don't know how what my computer would think about encoding at 1080p. But right now, I mean, it has to downsize it now, so it might actually be a little easier on my computer. So the neg in this expansion are particularly grumpy. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Are you fond of shellfish? Not overly. I don't mind buttered clam. But generally, I'm not a huge shellfish type eater. Unless you want like crustacean, like if like I'll go for crab and lobster. That I'll go for. But you know, steamed mussels and oysters and that type of stuff. Not really a huge fan. And I'm from the West Coast. We had lots of it there. Patrick, welcome to the stream. How's it going, Terrace? It's going. We are creeping along here on our progress for Pathfinder. You had the most delicious clam bake tonight. See, yeah, that would be alright, clam bake. If you had lots of garlic butter for them, I'd be in that. I'd be in on that. Pro tip, don't eat shellfish in Kansas. Now, you give me, like, salmon and halibut and cod and haddock and, like, regular fish. I could eat that all day, every day. Tuna. Halibut's probably my favorite, but it's so expensive. Oh, my goodness. You could buy a freaking New York strip steak cheaper than you could get a fillet of halibut. Another rare spawn down. Northwest wild salmon is so good. Oh my god. Yes, it is. I used to fish that stuff all the time when I lived on Vancouver Island. We would barbecue the cohos, and we would can the white meat pinks that we'd catch, or Chinooks, and any of the pink meat Chinooks we'd smoke.
Step closer and don't mumble.
We'd smoke some salmon down by the river. I could do that because I'm part Indian, so I don't feel part native Canadian, whatever. So I don't feel guilty if I start talking like one. My grandfather, I mean, he was... I mean, we never really found out more about our heritage until within the last 4 or 5 years. And it wasn't until after my grandfather had passed away. But now, thinking back of it, he always talked with basically through his teeth in the low tone. And even, like, he hardly ever had a gray hair on his head, too. So people who have never had smoked salmon just have no idea, like, oh, smoked salmon is just... I could eat that till I looked like... You put that on Ritz crackers? Oh, my goodness. My great aunt Gertrude swore upon eating cod. She claims it's great for your diet. Within moderation. There's only so much fish you can eat because they have a high mercury content in them. If you eat too much fish, you can actually get mercury poisoning from it. But I mean, with that said, you gotta eat a lot of fish to get mercury poisoning. Like 3 meals a day for a month. All right. I need a pathway up onto this hillside. Terris, I just get out of Dalaran today. I just got out of Dalaran today. Transfer. I have a bad time, like spike lag skills, buy, sell, etc. That's been actually going along on the game, period. I've been having issues with when you're interacting with the auction house or interacting with any characters and stuff. That's some type of delay lag spike that's happening, which is kind of a pain in the ass. I'm hoping they'll get that patched out. Cod has a lot of mercury. Small fish are better than larger fish for that. For the glory of some empire, then I'm running down into this cave for a chest. Nope, not this one. Zangra Marsh has been great. What are you doing in Zangra Marsh? Thanks for the guild, by the way. Yeah, no problem. It's up to you and Raptor to make the guild great again. I want this treasure. Oh, the server Zangarmarsh hasn't had any weirdness. Well, Dalaran's a high populated server, so that could have a lot to do with it. I was thinking the zone Zangarmarsh, and I'm like, what are you doing in Zangarmarsh? Are you crazy? Are you kidding me? Enrage Crowlusk. That's out this way. We'll get there eventually. We're definitely taking the scenic route all the way around to finish off this zone. It's kind of funny. I bet you once I get this quest series done, then that's when it will tweak out to me being able to move on to the next zone and get some more stuff done. You had to interrupt. You wouldn't let me loot, would you? Terris, have I ever smoked, or Terris, question mark, or comma, have you ever smoked marijuana? I have not. It's going to be legal here, though, in a month and 4 days. So I will definitely give it a try then. Because, why not? Actually, I'd prefer edible if I was going to do it. I know I've got a sister that uses it for her osteoarthritis. And it has worked wonders for her. If it wasn't for her being able to have a little bit of marijuana before bed. And it's like not even, it's like a quarter of a joint. She would not be able to sleep. Because her back completely seizes up. Grady says it's going well in California. Well, it's a license to print money for the government for taxing. I think there's definitely a need for it as far as the medical community. Absolutely, there are medical benefits that they're barely even scraped the surface on because of the lack of the research that could have been done with it. Once they legalize things and they can really dive in and start doing more medical research, then you know what? They're going to find all kinds of benefits. There's going to be downsides too, but I mean, what doesn't have downsides, right? I think there's less downsides with that versus alcohol and tobacco. My Australian are very against the drug. Well, I know people that are actively it is because of their medical conditions. It has improved their quality of life to a point where they're not bedridden. So I'll have to. We'll agree to disagree on the subject. Theodore says, consider myself to be a learned man, and I just say no drugs. Grady says, actually, the tax revenue isn't working just right. The taxes are so high, it keeps the black market going. It'll get tooled with, yeah, like there's a learning curve, right? With anything, there's the right approach to being able to tax it so that it doesn't have that black market capability. So, by the way, how's political to medic work in Canada? I mean, to medic immigrants. You know what? I have no idea. Providing medical, I mean, we have free healthcare, so I don't know. I mean, I have additional benefits that I get through my company that gives me like a drug plan and dental plan and that type of stuff, but if I need to go to the doctor, I go to the doctor, and if I need surgery, I go to the surgery, and it doesn't cost me anything. So. Lee Harper, welcome to the stream. Hey, Terris, how's it going? It's going good. I really dislike politics, to be honest, especially after the last election. Our politics are just as broken here. We got a pretty boy that's running our country that would rather be on talk shows and take his shirt off and prance on a beach than actually lead our country, so... Alright, what do we need to do here? We need digested Akanda bite seed. Oh, great! It's a poop quest. Ah, it's been a while since I've done a poop quest. Raptors got it right, saying if you guys are enjoying the stream, please throw a like and consider subscribing as well if you're new to the channel, or if you're following on Twitch, please throw a follow out there. Great, we're picking up poop to dig out seeds out of poop. Yay for us. There has not been an expansion. There has not been a version of this game where there has not been some kind of a poop quest that you've had to do. In every version of the game, we've had to dig through poop. There's a big rare in the middle of Uldoon. Yes, that was a world quest I did yesterday. Wasn't there a Totalan quest around here somewhere too? Apparently not. What is it with me and poop quests? It's just hilarious that this game has got scat quests every time you turn around. Blame the Tortalans. They're the ones that wanted me to get these seeds. Tortala, the extreme north coast. I must have already done it. Where did my Tortalan quest go? Why did it go away? I must have turned one in yesterday. Like, I turned in the one I got done for Tierguard, but... yeah, I've already taken care of whatever quest was out there, so... I don't have a world quest there anyway. How many more seeds do we need? 6 more seeds. Take a break from the seeds. We'll let them respawn and we'll run up and get this rare spawn up here. Which way to get to it? Do you think? Gut the glutton. I want to think it's going to be somewhere up this path. What the hell's a Tortalan? They're the little turtle dudes that are out here. They're one of the reputations you have to get. So they're the ancient turtle race. It's a non-playable race, but it's an NPC race that's out here. That I believe they're like neutral, aren't they? They're not just... they're a race for both Horde and Alliance. Is it challenging at level 120? I think every aspect of the game has some sort of challenge to it, but you got to remember that your gear and your skills and your professions increase along with you. So it maintains that a very similar challenge. Where you'll start running into issues is if you don't learn how your character plays, how you're using your particular spell rotations, and learning your abilities and the correct way of using your abilities, you'll struggle. And probably the best example I can do for this is when I rolled my rogue and I was leveling my rogue. I've never played a rogue. I had no clue how to play the rogue. I wanted to just use my macro. So I was playing my rogue as a tank. And I was just jumping in and spamming whatever button happened to come available. And I survived to level 100. And then I got into Legion and I got my ass handed to me by the very first mob, first quest that I had to go and fight. And it just wrecked me. It tore me to pieces. And I'm like, oh my goodness. I just got a real eye-opening, because that's, of course, a current expansion at the time. I got a real eye-opening. I got to figure out how to play this tune. So I went and did a bunch of research and figured out the particular rotation for my pirate rogue that I was playing. And then the game became less challenging because I started to learn how to use my rotation properly on that tune. My DPS like quadrupled within the next pull once I knew how to do it. My DPS went through the roof and things were dying faster. I was evading better. I was taking less damage. So, yes, it can be extremely challenging if you're just playing the game and not really paying attention to the way to play the game. Hope that answers your question. It was kind of a long-winded answer. I guess CC is a bigger deal. Yeah, you know what? CC is definitely a bigger deal if your gear is crap. The first couple of dungeons I did were the amount of ads that were in them. Now, I haven't done them in Heroic, but I did them in normal mode, and my gear was just trash. It sucked. Like, I got my ass handed to me a lot. But now that my gear's a little bit better, it's a little different story. Granted, I haven't gone and done them in Heroic yet, so I could be just completely talking out of my ass and not knowing what I'm saying at this point. But I'm finding if you've got the right gear, it definitely goes a lot smoother for you. And CC doesn't really come into play as much. And Theodorus, if you're wondering what CC is, that's crowd control. If you have the ability to stun a target during a combat so that it doesn't really play effect, like mages have the ability to cast a polymorph, which you can turn them into a sheep, or if you've got the inscription, you can turn them into a pig or something. Hunters can trap them in an ice block. Rogues can sap a target. Warlocks can bind them. So there's different crowd control things that you can do. If you're pulling more than one mob, you can lock one mob up, basically for the entire fight. And do that one at a time. All of this mumbo jumbo is so damn confusing. It takes time. It will come as you continue to play. It'll come. Just completed a quest to explore a mine in this damn zone. You're level 13. Are you Alliance or Horde? What race are you? Trying to think what mine you were just at. It's probably Jasparrow Mine and Elwyn Forest, I'm thinking. Because you really just have to run in there and turn around and run out. There's a bunch of spiders in the back of it, and there's some kobolds in the front. Cobalt! Your Alliance. I'm thinking you're in Elwyn Forest, and I know which mine you did. It's at the... Yeah, the Jasparrow... Yeah, okay, yeah. I know exactly where you are. I know exactly the quest chains you're doing. And literally, you run in and run out. Died a few times. Oh. Grady says, Icy Veins is a website. You can just look up your class and it'll tell you what you should prioritize, what enchants, gems, etc. I use Icy Veins all the time. It is a fantastic website to figure out what tune and build and everything you need to go with. We're done! No more poop! Yay for us! We're seriously starting to narrow down into the completed exploration here. Oh, there we go! Explore Vol'dun is complete! That was timing, wasn't it? Like, we're really getting close to narrating complete. So we have the first of the Zandalari continents or zones explored. Alright, let's see how much aggro I pulled up on here and whether or not I'm going to live through this. And I don't believe the rare spawn that I need to kill is in this. I think I pulled a little too much aggro. There are a million little tornadoes around me now. Apparently I did eliminate the rare spawn, and we lived! And I came into that fight with half my health. Yay for us. Where are we at here? Theo, you don't have to figure it out on your own. People do all the math, so you don't have to. Exactly, that's where Icy Bane comes in. Grady says, wait till you get to the giant frog in Nazmir. Giant frog in Nazmir. There was one frog that I went and found. Jumping around, splatting blood trolls with a giant frog is good, kind of fun. Oh, and its tongue does mass AoE damage. Jenny, welcome to the stream. Okay, didn't we just kill him? I believe we did. There is a treasure this way. Let's go after that treasure. Where exactly? Your guess is as good as mine. This is a very wholesome stream. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I would like to think I'm a very wholesome individual. Where is the treasure chest that's up here? Cave under the giant tree. There's a giant tree here. Looks like a hillside. You remind me of your great Uncle Chuck. Well, I hope Chuck was a good person. If not, then I'm sorry I remind you of him. Oh, hey, that's the big tree. Alright, okay. In a cave under that is where the treasure is. After I pick some herbs. Well, that's not even herb that I'm picking, is it? Oh yeah, Arkunda's bite. In a cave under the big tree is treasure? Oh, here we are. He had his good days. Just messing with ya. You're a goodie. I could tell. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Okay, there's like one more rare spawn, and then turn in some quests, and we'll have like all the treasures. I should actually check and see. Let's look at our achievements here. Exploration. Battle for Azeroth. Explore Valdoon. Scav in the Sand. So we have completed now all of the treasures that we needed to find. That was the last treasure we needed. So now it's just probably looking at this again. Battle for Azeroth. Explore Drustvar. Western Watch. Hold on a second. I got the exploration for Drustvar completed. How is there still one area not revealed? I thought I even had the achievement for it. Well, crap. Crappity crap crap. Apparently, we've got to go and make a trip into Drustvar and find that one place that we didn't do. Where in Drustvar did I not finish exploring? How much you want to bet it's this tiny little island over here? I don't know if I actually went out to the island. Even somebody had said, hey, don't forget to go out to that island. And I bet you that's what it is. I've been bamboozled. Grady says, yes, get that island. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it's going to be then. I done did screwed up. War Mother Captive. So do they give you enough chain to actually have to... It's not much of a captive if you got that much chain. Look at that. That's a little broken, don't you think? My main is a mage, so every time I die in Zandalar, when somebody laughs at me, that Blake didn't get you very far, did it? Ha ha ha. He's mean. Okay, that's kind of funny. Like, I don't understand why you're a captive if you've got 9,000 feet of chain. Like, look at this. This is ridiculous. Blizzard, fix that. That's hurting my brain.
No! Not
Adventure of Valdoon completed. And look, the chains are still there after death. Oh, that's awesome. I should have tried pulling and seeing how far we could have taken these chains stretched across the map before it forced a reset. Going to have to go and grab myself something to drink here soon because I am getting thirsty. What time is it? 11 o'clock. 11 p.m. Quick reminder, everybody, if you are enjoying this stream, please throw a like on the video. If you are new to the channel, throw a sub out there. I would greatly appreciate it. If you're new watching on my Twitch channel, then please throw a follow out there. And I'm glad that the branding channel name change didn't affect you guys finding me either. That's good news. I was kind of nervous about doing a branding change. Taking it from It's All About the Game. I'm going to leave It's All About the Game for the title, like for the heading, and that'll still be the theme, but this Abby Lewis kid in Drustvar is creepy. Yes. Yes, she is. You just listen to that, and your mind's going to melt at how creepy it is. Creepy's an understatement. She's a freak. Okay, I'm going to be AFK here real quick. I'm just going to run and grab myself a drink. I'll be right back. Me's back with a little ginger ale for eating. I should throw a little whiskey in it. That'll help me get me through work tomorrow. Quest turn in. That's where we're heading to. Lee Harper says, my main is a warrior tank. How are you enjoying the warrior? I have not really, like, the last time I played a warrior was back in, I want to say, Burning Crusade. Thank you for the welcomes back.
Greetings, sir and or ma'am.
Greetings, sir and or ma'am. Thanks for that. Complete quest, foul harvest. This seems like good harvest. There's quiet dignity in their resilience. Okay, yeah, whatever. Plant the Akunabite saplings and defend it until it builds a static charge. Why do we have to run away so far to plant it? I think this is an herbing quest. I don't even think it's part of the storyline. Anchorweed. Yes, please. Enormous anchorweed pod. Bring the enormous anchorweed pod to Declan Senal. That's 1,200 gold we just made right there. Picking that. Pessy said, welcome to the stream. Pessy says, Alliance race, please, for the Totalans. I think they should be a race for both Horde and Alliance. Same as the Pandas. Panda. Panda.
For the Emperor.
Armor would not work though. Yeah, they would have to really have a... Well, that armor would. They would just have to come up with new custom models for it. There's no reason why they couldn't pull it off though. The playable race I wish they'd introduced is those little fox dudes that were over in Drustvar. That would be a pretty cool little playable race. They're like a half fox, half rat. I don't know what they are. But they're kind of cool. Planting a seed out here in the desert until it builds a charge. And then protecting it. Starving hornets. Well, that's the best thing, is a starving hornet. Perhaps maybe you should starve into oblivion. And like the wasp family, you kill a hornet, it releases a pheromone, which brings more hornets. Which is why you should never kill a wasp. Because killing a wasp will bring its friends. See, we got 3 here now. My Twitch chat has been really quiet tonight, but I think that's because of yesterday. I went and switched it to follower-only mode. We should switch that over. It was a little annoying yesterday, so it got switched. That quest is complete. Hey, did we get to pick it for an herb? That would have been even more fun. You know what? Thank goodness for this whistle. I'm really disappointed that I forgot about that place in Drustvar. That's where we're going next. Lee Harper says a no, right? Because of that one kid that was annoying last night. I tell you, it was a little rough.
That would scare you jealous.
Akuna's Bite. So that was a level 2 on that one. So that was an Urban quest. So that didn't give us any rep with them. I think if you do any quest with a Tortalon, you should get rep with them. Should be the law. Now, do I go do these dailies here, or do we go and get that other zone? You know, I'm going to go and get the other zone done. I want to get Drustvar taken care of. So we're going to hearth over. Fly to not the Broken Isle. Oh no, who did I miss putting in a timeout? Reality Logan. Was a treat as usual, and then his like 17 other accounts. Oh well, it got me more followers on Twitch anyway. Must be an Urban quest turn in that I've got over here. Yes, it is. Hello? Enormous Anchor Pod. Complete quests. Harvest 9 mature anchor pods from anchor weeds.
Look always to the sea.
Well, that we just kind of take care of as we continue to grind along in our urban mining. Alright, we're going to go up to White Grove and then run over. I'm pretty sure that's what it's going to be. That's what I'm missing. Is that silly island that I didn't run out to. Battle for Azeroth Explorer achievement. Yeah, Drustvar isn't checked off, so we still got to do Zuldazar and Nazmir, which we're really close on having those done, so we'll probably go back and finish those off. Stormsong Adventure, there's still a few guys out here that I need to get to finish off that. There were a lot of rare spawns, but a lot of them are only available when a world quest is up. Deep Fang might be one of them. Shrine of the Store and Behold the Pure Water. That's a dungeon world quest. It's a long flight all the way over to where we're heading. I can't believe it's already 10 after 11. Where has the day gone? That's what happens when you end up with a really crappy work day. You get home and you finally get some chill time, and next thing you know, that chill time evaporates totally way too fast. and then you end up kind of grumpy over the fact that it's already done. And then you end up with a lousy sleep because you don't want tomorrow to come. It's not even the right path I'm taking to get over there, but we're going to take advantage of our sea turtle. Well, that is one way, Raptor, to take care of some stress from work. Wow, the northern lights of this area looks really cool. That's pretty much, you know, in a lot of the time in our winter time up here, that's what our sky looks like. It's not, I'm not exaggerating all. We'll get northern lights that look like that a few times a year. Kind of makes me appreciate living in a small town because we don't have a lot of streetlights and stuff that drown that out. We maybe don't get the cloud haze that's in the background, but the way the lights are dancing like that, that's literally what it would look like if it was a clear night, minus 20. So I'm thinking it's not this island I needed to discover, it's the other one over here. And we've explored Drustvar. Yay for us. See, I find coffee doesn't keep me up all night. I could drink coffee till I looked like it, and I'd be able to fall asleep. Okay, I don't want to mount. Oh, yes I do, actually. Knock knock, anyone home? Gonna give this little island a bit of an explore here. What does it have to offer? A bunch of nothing. There's a little cave here. With a bunch of nothing in it. Yay for us. Alright, so what do we got now? Blighted Monastery, Order of Embers, Blighted Monastery Slain, 127 gold reward for that one. There is a Tortalan one down along the coastline. Let's have a look at our reps and kind of see where things are sitting. Order of the Embers, we almost have done. That's like really, really, really close. Which in fact I think is the zone that we're in right now. Of which we don't have complete 4 Azerite world quests for Magini. That will get us Champions of Azeroth rep. You know, maybe right now would be a good time to go do an Arathi. Wrap things up with an Arathi run. How's that sound? I think that's what we're gonna do. no real point kind of diving into something that's going to take us a really long time. Where Arathi, we could just rip around and kill things. And bit of a flight, though, to get back. So, Icicle, Whiplash, and Crustacean are the rare spawns that I still need in Stormsong Valley. Just looking to see if any of these happen to be one of those rare spawns. And that is all a big no. So one of them is right here, is Whiplash. One is way down here, which is Icicle. And Crustacean, I'm assuming, is going to be along the coastline somewhere. But it's not showing up on the map at all. So that one may take some time to find for sure. This is got to be the coolest city though, like the layout of it, and I mean it's kind of a nightmare to navigate around. But the whole thought of it, the whole idea behind this city is pretty cool. The design of it is, I mean, it's almost like it's a real snapshot of period time. Alright, so, who is it we talked to over here for the Arathi Warfront? 2 days, 12 hours, battle for Storm Guards, the Alliance Horde, Stormkeep, control the Arathi Highlands, SI-7 spies report that the Horde is contributing to their own war effort in Arathi. Why can I not join the queue?
King's honor, friend. Go with honor, friend.
That doesn't seem to make sense. Portal to Stormguard. Well, that's probably once we have enough resources. Do you only get to do the quests once out here and that's it?
I am listening. Farewell.
Well, that kind of sucks. You did that and you got a Helm and Azerite. Well, it didn't let me queue for it. I don't think there's anything I can do out here. It would appear as though... So maybe that's the limitations, is once you've done it once, you can't do it again. Because I did it like a week ago. Well, Shiza. That sucks.
Hello. Be careful.
Well, then I'm going to do one more run of Azurite, and then I'm going to call it for the night because I'm bagged. It's been a long day. So we'll call it a bit early today. Because this will put us to... We'll do one more on Saturday, and then we'll be capped out for our Azurite. Is what this is going to be. We've even made like a lousy amount of anything tonight. My quest will be available next time the Alliance will get control of the Urathi. You will be able to join the queue when the Horde gets the control of the zone. This should be Sunday, so yay, we gotta wait till Sunday before that's... So there's your gate on that. Who was asking about that earlier? That was... Grady. There's your gate on there. You can't just be in there all the time gearing up. You've got to wait for that swap back and forth. So there is limitations to it for sure. Which is a little sucky, but whatever. It is what it is. The stolen Azurite bombs we've got to do again. Good time right now to throw in a quick little repair because I know our gear's taken a bit of a crap ton of beatings.
Safe passage to ya.
Over the last day. We got a little bit of stuff for the auction house too, which is not bad. We didn't do very well on the... Well, actually, you know what? The 1,200 gold we're going to make off the anchor weed is more than enough. Yeah, last time I sold that it was 424 gold each. I'm not sure if that price is still around there or not, but hopefully it is.
Smooth safe.
So we can make some more bank. Okay, the queue time on this is significantly longer.
What can I do for you?
What can you do for me? Nothing. We're going to go get some Azurite bombs while we're waiting for that queue time. What rep is it? I nearly have it revered. Order the Embers. I guess we should have went back out there in Drustvar and finished those world quests. Mind you, we're landing right here, so we might still be able to do that. Pradmore, just looking to see if there was any Tortella ones right close here, but there is not.
Good day to ya. Safe passage.
One of these days I'll figure out where I'm going. But the bombs now are actually down in that... pirate area. Freehold is where we got to go and get the Azurite bombs from. You're getting close to my item level on my Druid and my Demon Hunter. Yeah, we didn't get any gear upgrades today. What are we, 315 right now, I think? 319. We're getting there. It's creeping up a little bit. What would be a significant upgrade for us here right now? Our weapon would be a Finding a new weapon would be a bonus. Oh, and boots. And then the rings and trinkets. Boots are still actually really quite crappy.
What's your story?
Collect the keys from Irontide Lieutenants.
Don't look back.
Be careful. I'll be waiting for your signal.
Irontide Lieutenants, you say? So what is this calls down Azerite grenade airstrike? Oh, okay, so when we pull all of the aggro, we can send in an airstrike. How much damage does it do? Oh, it's got a cast time. That sucks. Last time I was in here killing these guys, this sucked.
Luna is a bit sharp, shall we say?
I'm not sure if the ones in here that I gotta take out or not, or if they're up on the roof of this building. Stolen silver bars. We're doing a fine job of finding those, but where's the other guys we gotta do? I'm gonna guess up top inside this little... Oh no, we're probably already fighting. Little bit of an Azerite explosion for you. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, are you kidding me? No, why'd you knock me off the hillside? Okay, that's key number 1. Next key is this way. This is all part of the Jaina questline here. Upper level, lower level, eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
This guy. Not sure what's worse, his excessive use of hair product or his amateur poetry. But make no mistake, he's a lover and a fighter.
This guy needs to come outside so we can fight him, and I can throw an Azerite bomb on him. Okay, we got a little bit of aggro on us this time. That was starting to hurt just a little bit.
I can't loot that. That would be stealing.
That would be stealing. Well, too bad. It's my loot. All the way to the far corner. Through all the trash again. There is like a chest or a rare spawn over here or something. That is messing up my targeting. Again, I think random chests just spawn for the sake of spawning because those chests weren't there before.
Beckett's something of a legend in his own mind.
How much aggro is Flynn bringing? Come on, Flynn, bring it on. Good show, mates. He brought, like, almost everything he could. That's amazing. Thanks, Flynn. You're a great guy.
Blood or gold?
Here's your
Everything
keys.
has a cost.
Open Harlan's sweet strong box.
Watch your back out there.
Why are we still in aggro? Apparently these two guys are still in combat with us. Where they ran from, I have no idea. Oh yay, we get to fight that guy again. Thank you for the respawn. Nice and quick. We need to get up to that bridge. Oh, you've got him kidding me. These guys were just yellow dock workers. Why am I still in aggro? Well, I'm certainly in aggro now, so if I wasn't before... Oh, and we wrecked him. Oh, did we wreck him. Little air support helps every time, right? Oh, I just pulled some more aggro. Little extra aggro here, a little extra aggro there. still in combat. This is amazing. You know, thanks for not allowing me to mount up and run across. I don't even know where Flynn's gone. Oh, he's coming. Strong box is up there. So we'll go take out these guys.
Here we are. Harlan Sweets. 4 locks. 4. Well played, Harlan. Well played.
I assume you have a plan for getting out of here with that?
Next round's on me. I assure you, my plan is brilliant. We just need to grab the chest and make a dramatic escape. And by that I mean jump off the cliff to safety. Come on!
Oh, that just sounds like fun. Flynn, you're... Man, he's hilarious.
Talia, we could use a pickup here.
Alright. It says going down. Oh, saved by the Eagles. Look at that. Oh, and Flynn's hanging on by its tail.
To be the one actually riding the griffin.
Hang on! They're firing at us!
Hanging on is all I can do at the moment.
Okay, this is kind of fun.
I'll fly low and try to lose them. Down, Galeheart!
Not too low, not too low.
I can't shake the last one.
Shake harder! Wait, not too hard!
There are a few grenades left, champion. Let them have it!
Hey! Careful where you're throwing those things!
Bridgeport is just ahead. We'll land there.
Well, I think that was a successful escape. It was kind of funny, too. Flynn's actually kind of a character. Bit of a dumbass, but a character. He's a character.
Are you thirsty? I'm thirsty.
250 artifact power. I can deal with that. Enter Tol Dagor Dungeon and recover the Ash Vein Skeleton Key and kill Overseer Korgus. Then return to Flynn Fairwind in the Harbor Master's office in Borlis.
Let's get...
Well, we got a dungeon run to do tomorrow then.
Friend pays a visit to Tol Dagor. We should get this chest to Boralis. Make room, Talia. I'm riding your griffin on an actual seat this time.
We'll head back to the city. But first, Galeheart needs a bit of rest. I don't want to run my sweet girl ragged. She's had to carry a heavy load today.
Fine, fine. We'll pick up some fish for the Wonderbird and give her a breather before we head back. Hang on. You just make a crack about my weight. I was carrying a very important chest, you know.
Well, you could have ditched that ratty old coat of yours, Flynn.
Blasphemy.
Okay, those guys are characters. That's a lot of fun, that little campaign.
Charmed, I'm sure.
You know what? I think that's probably as good a place as any to end it for the night. I begged. I just don't have it in me. We're going to call it... I mean, I did like just about a 4-hour stream yesterday, so killing it at 2 hours today. Probably not a bad thing, as I'm starting to fade out pretty crazy. So, you guys have yourself a good night. I was probably not going to be a stream tomorrow night because I do have plans. It's not a usual stream night anyway, but there's a good chance I'm going to be able to do a fairly lengthy stream on Saturday. Maybe even 2 streams. There'll be like an afternoon, evening stream, and then there'll be a later night stream on Saturday. So that is what you get to look forward to. With that said, you guys have a good night. I'm going to crash early because I got to try to figure out that server crap in the morning. So you guys have a good night, and we will catch you next time.